The best snacks for skinny teens trying to build muscle. Hi, my name's Keto. 2 years ago, at 16 years of age, I was small, I was frail, I felt weak and lost. 2 years later, through the gym, through transforming myself, I've been able to bring a killer physique that I'm really proud of, and I'm just really, it's just amazing. And these are the snacks and the foods that help me get there. I'd class this as a snack, and it's very easy to eat and it's very quick, you can have it, and it's smoothies. Just having a smoothie, it doesn't have to be massive, but a smoothie, I felt it's very easy, calories and foods you can have each day. So what usually I'd have in the smoothie, I'd have things like milk, yogurt, not all of these in one, but I'd have the ingredients of milk or yogurt, oats, eggs, fruit, peanut butter. Peanut butter is usually in every single one, because that's really high in calories, peanut butter. Fruit, maybe a little bit of honey or something. Milk, I think I said that. And seasonings like cinnamon. Usually just those ingredients, and I'd have them with different recipes and whatnot. And why smoothies? They're just real easy calories, because they're just easy. It's like liquid calories. It's easy to drink and it fills you up, and it's good calories for you. And you'd see in the smoothies all the ingredients I listed, for ones that really put on the weight and really help you build muscle, are the ones in high fat. That's why peanut butter, milk, yogurt, and eggs. These four, having these, they're high in fat, high in protein. So you're gonna build the muscle and you're gonna gain weight, because fat as well. Fat is 9 calories per gram of energy. So that means that having fat is gonna help you gain weight, and it's got more energy in it. But fat won't make you fat, just remember that. That's a lie in a conspiracy, that fat will make you fat. It won't. The fat in peanut butter and stuff is good fat, and it's gonna just help build muscle and gain weight. Another thing you wanna note with the smoothies is don't have high sugar in them. I used to have ice cream, just loads of sugary stuff in them, and it's not good. It just, again, it builds the fat instead of the muscle. And if you want to build the muscle, you need the high fat, high protein, and low carbs. Try to stay off the carbs, and oats is the only carb I'd have in that. So to get more smoothie recipes, click the link in the description. But another thing that really helped me another snack that really helped me was plain nuts. These are like almonds, cashews, Brazil nuts, walnuts, peanuts, a mixture of these. And I'd have these a handful each day. Because I remember I'd always walk around store and I'd always make sure I had a bag of nuts on me, as I'd just have a couple, eat them, and then carry on with my day. And why I did this is because they're really high in fat again. And them being high in fat, what that meant is they're high in calories. So having these just a couple each time, it starts to add up over time, a little and often. It will add up, and then I'm starting to gain weight and starting to eat enough foods to gain weight, because I'm eating enough. As well as this, they're high in protein. So consuming those is going to help with your protein intake, getting enough protein each day. So having and they're healthy for you. They're not you see mass gainers and stuff like that. These are unhealthy for you. These are carbs and sugar, and carbs and sugar just make you gain fat. So eating this fat and protein is going to help you gain muscle, while the carbs and sugar help you gain fat. And that's sort of a difference between dirty and clean bulking as well. I'm here with this video, I'm going for a clean bulk, the snacks I'd use for a clean bulk. And you want to always be with a clean bulk, because with a dirty bulk, it just gains you fat, because you're eating so much carbs and sugar. You're eating pizza, you're eating crisps, all these carbs and sugar, and that just gains you fat, and it's just ugly. You're just disgusting, you've got acne, you get every bad thing, and you don't even make that much muscle. Versus a clean bulk, you make for muscle and you just don't gain as much fat. You just stay healthy, and you stay fit, you stay full of life. Just you look healthy, you don't have acne and stuff. So the brilliant thing that helps me do the clean bulk and do it right was nuts. And how, like, not even just with nuts, but with every food in general, I think a really good way to do it is little and often. So what I mean is having a massive eating window. So say you wake up for breakfast and then you eat from breakfast like all day long until like 3 hours before bed. So you've got a 13-hour eating window there. And why that's good is because you can just like consume little amounts of food often. Then you can just start to gain the weight slowly but surely. Because if you're like just eating set big meals like lunch, dinner, you just have to like stuff your face in all day. You have to eat loads of food. But instead, if you have a long window and you're eating healthy, high protein, high fat foods like eggs in the morning, you're having maybe like chicken at lunch, you're having meat at dinner, and then throughout that, you're snacking on nuts, you've had your smoothie, you can drink that throughout your day. Like, these little things, just throughout the day, it's gonna like add up, and then you've got your main meals, like your eggs, your chicken, your steak, and then it's all just gonna work together to help you gain the weight and gain the muscle. And with this, another trick and another tip is meal prepping. So like how I'd meal prep and how I still do it is if I have like a 2 kg, but it's like a massive plastic box and it's got loads of chicken in it. Usually it'll be fillet chicken. And what I like to do is I like to season it all with all different seasonings. To find out seasonings, click the link in the description. But I'd season it all, put it in the oven, and then like take it out of the oven. Obviously it's all cooked, and then I'll break it up. I'll sort of work it out in my head, like how to evenly break it up for 7 days. So then I'll have 7 containers and I'll freeze for 7. Then like any day of the week, so say it's Tuesday, I can just go into a container, pick it out, and then I've got my meal. And all I have to do is let it unfreeze the day before. And this is brilliant because like it saves so much like mental thinking of like, oh, what am I gonna eat today? I've got to cook for lunch, I've got to cook for dinner. Like I'm already prepared for my week, and all it takes is one day on like Sunday or Saturday. And some people will see this and be like, oh, I can't be bothered, like, or they'll say it's expensive. Both these myths are like, they're just stupid. First, if you can't be bothered, like, you have to make sacrifices to gain the physique you want. You have to make sacrifices to get that muscle if you really want it. If you really want to get in shape, you have to make sacrifices. And all it is really a sacrifice of like, you not watching YouTube for an hour instead just cooking. And you can even watch the YouTube while cooking if you're really that desperate. But that's the sacrifice. All it is cooking. And for expenses, it's actually cheaper. Like if you literally bought a Tesco's meal deal most days of the week, that's like that's more than £15 a week actually. That's coming up to £20 a week on that. Like a box of 2 kg of chicken's about 10 to £12. So like you've already saved £8 there. And you can't make the excuse that it's expenses. All it is a question of, do you really want to make the sacrifice, and do you really want to make this progress? Because if you generally do, you're gonna do the meal prep and you're gonna make the gains. And then having the meal prep of chicken, you can have it little and often again. So you can have the chicken throughout the day if you really want it, or you can have it for a set meal like lunch. And one more snack that I think is really good is boiled eggs. So how you make a boiled egg is essentially you have boiling water where it's like bubbling, and you can you slowly put in about 4 eggs. You put them in with like a pincer, and you put in about 4 eggs, and you leave them for about 10 to 12 minutes, and they'll boil. And then you can peel the skin off, and then they're just hard boiled eggs, and you can put them in a container, and then you can have them as a snack. As this snack, again, is really healthy, high in protein, high in fat. So it's going to help you build that muscle, and it's not going to help you put on fat. As what the carbs and the sugar do is you eat them and they make you bloated, and they generally put on the fat as it spikes your insulin. And what your insulin does is that's when your fat comes in, as it makes you more hungry. So you don't want to eat the carbs, you don't want to eat the sugar. Instead, you want to eat protein and fat, which fill you up, and it's going to help you gain the muscle, as you need protein to build muscles. So, I mean, eggs, they do smell a little bit, but I mean, you can just go outside and eat the eggs outside and have a piece of gum when you're done. So I'd recommend about 4 eggs each day, and that's going to really help you gain muscle and gain size. So to break this down, smoothie, I'd recommend. Usually I'd I'd make the smoothie the night before, and then you can have it throughout your day. And like add fruit to it, add a little bit, don't add too much honey and stuff to it, but add enough so it can taste nice and so you enjoy it. Peanut butter, but you want to have things like peanut butter, yogurt, milk, eggs, stuff like, not all, you don't have to put all of that in one, so that'd be grim, but have those. And if you want recipes for that, click the link in the description. And then there's plain nuts, there's chicken and meal prepping, and there's having eggs as well. And having these like 4 snacks throughout my day really helped me to bulk up and gain some muscle. So thank you for watching, click the link in the description, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video.